Chapter 1, 1618. Do you believe in fate? Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Sovereign immortal aperture. An illusory dream realm. Fang Yuan entered the dream realm. Under the setting sun. Do you believe in fate? A human female immortal, with skin as fair as snow, wearing a yellow robe with arched eyebrows and a pair of beautiful eyes shrouded in mist, was looking sadly at the beautiful afterglow of the sun. Feng Yuan was a Rockman Gu immortal in this dream realm, but it was not under his control. The dream realm played by itself. The Rockman Gu immortal spoke in a low, muffled voice. I, 2G, cultivate rule path and naturally believe in fate. Fairy Ruo Li, ever since I saw you, I knew you were my fated partner. You are the person that I will pursue for love over my entire life. Fairy Ruo Li smiled slightly. Her brows, however, furrowed a little. She looked at the Rockman Gu immortal standing beside her. You are right. We are fated to be an immortal couple. Ah, what? The Rockman Gu immortal was astonished before becoming exalted as he shouted in disbelief. Fairy Ruo Li, have you accepted me? Fairy Ruo Li nodded her head gently. Oh heavens, ha ha ha, I am not dreaming, right? Oh my heavens. 2G waved around his arms towards the sky and shouted, I finally succeeded after failing over 3,000 times. Ha ha ha, Fairy Ruo Li, from today onwards, you are my wife. Yes, you are my husband. 2G's body trembled with excitement. The trembling was so intense that rock fragments began to fall from his body. Second scene. Ruo Li was gently lying in 2G's arms, soft like a white feather. She looked at the sky where the clouds were moving across quickly. Her eyes were clear as water. 2G's eyes, however, were dazed. He had not shifted his gaze at all from Ruo Li's face. He mumbled, It has already been 12 years, but I still feel like everything is a dream. Oh, Ruo Li, my wife, I swear I will love you and protect you. If you have any wish, tell me. I will do everything to satisfy you. Is that so? Ruo Li asked softly. Of course, 2G replied without any hesitation. Ruo Li's face showed a rare look of hesitation. After a long while, she said with some difficulty, Then kill someone for me. Kill who? Even if it is a rank 8 existence, trust me, I will stake my life to kill them. 2G agreed readily and seriously. An infant who was just born. Ruo Li smiled, her smile containing bitterness. 2G was stunned. An infant. Ruo Li took a deep breath. Do you believe in fate? I cultivate rule path. I have to believe in the rules of this world. All things have their own ordained path, of which is fate. 2G replied. Ruo Li continued. Then I will tell you, this baby will become a future Gu Venerable, called Reckless Savage. And in the future, I will definitely die at his hands. What? 2G was shocked. Ruo Li, how many times have you checked this prophecy? Ruo Li gave a bitter smile. Only once is enough, but I checked it many times indeed. Every result was the same. Do you know why a wisdom path Gu Immortal's prophecy is so accurate? That is because fate is always fixed. I will die at Reckless Savage's hands. That is my fate. 2G's mouth became dry as waves surged and ebbed in his heart. But shortly, soaring killing intent suddenly surged out of his body as he stood up. Then I shall kill him. Although this is fate, I don't believe that I, the Grand 2G, a rank 8 Gu Immortal, can't kill an infant. Fang Yuan's soul foundation continued to fall as the third scene started. 2G was heavily injured when he appeared in front of Fairy Ruo Li. His lips shook and his expression was ashamed as well as shocked. Fairy Ruo Li smiled. I know. You encountered your fated enemy on the way there, and he just happened to have made a breakthrough. 2G was surprised. You deduced it? Fairy Ruo Li nodded. The moment you got attacked, I deduced it. 2G was dazed. He hesitated for a moment but still asked, Then, Ruo Li, since you already deduced it, why didn't you come to help me? If we, husband and wife, joined hands, we could have definitely killed that scumbag. Ruo Li shook her head. You still don't understand? This is fate's arrangement. If I didn't tell you my deductions, you would not have gone to kill that infant. If you didn't go to kill that infant, you would not have encountered your old enemy. Anyone who tries to change fate will be met with fate's punishment. Your injuries are the punishment now. If I had gone to help you, another obstruction would have appeared. Tuji blinked his eyes several times before saying in joy, "So it was like that. That's good. Your decision was correct. I won't let you get injured. I would rather be torn apart than see even a hair of yours get damaged." Roli gave a bitter smile as she looked at Tuji. "You understand the power of fate now? You don't need to try anymore. Stay with me and quietly accompany me in my final moments. I believe I will be blessed with you by my side." "No!" Tuji's body shook as he said resolutely. "Absolutely not. I won't stand by and watch this happen. I won't let you die. I promise to love you and protect you with my life. But my death is fate's arrangement. Oh, Tuji, my husband, you said it yourself, that you believe in fate," Ruo Li said meaningfully. Then, then I will stop believing in it." At first, Tuji struggled and hesitated, but when he finally said it, he could not restrain his roar. His anger soared to the skies. Fourth scene. Tuji went to look for that infant once again, but an earthly calamity suddenly appeared. There was a landslide. Villagers ran everywhere. The infant also disappeared. Tuji could only kill some mortals, but he ran into several righteous path immortals. After a huge battle, Tuji killed a few of them, but he ended up becoming a major wanted criminal by the human goo immortals. Fifth scene. Several years later, the tribulation was strange and of unsurpassed strength. Tuji almost died undergoing the tribulation. When he was lying in the bed, unable to move, he heard that Ruo Li had finally deduced the specific location of that infant. "I will go kill him!" Tuji struggled to stand up, but when he had just walked a few steps, he fell unconscious. When he woke up, he saw Fairy Ruo Li had lost lifespan. Her hair had turned completely white. He sobbed, "It is all my fault, Ruo Li. You went through such painstaking efforts, and finally deduced it after several years of close cultivation, if not for my inability." Fairy Ruo Li smiled warmly, consoling, "No problem, I can deduce it again." Sixth scene, they encountered a beast tide. Seventh scene, Fairy Ruo Li's deduction failed. Suffering backlash, her youth was spent, and she became an old lady. She rested in Tuji's embrace, smiling bitterly. "Look at what I have become. I must look pathetic, right?" Tuji gently stroked her hair, his gaze still containing deep love. "No, no matter what you look like, you will still be my beloved Fairy Ruo Li." The special dream realm continued. Fang Yuan could only observe from the start. Regardless of how Tuji and Ruo Li chased, all their attempts were met with failure. One time he captured the infant, but the baby escaped by some unexpected mishap. 3 times he caught up to the infant, but whenever he tried to make the fatal attack, by some strange factors and coincidences, the baby was able to escape. That infant was gradually growing up, becoming a goo immortal. The situation moved firmly along the path decided by fate, finally nearing the day of Fairy Ruo Li's death. Tuji became increasingly tense. He knew the most crucial time had arrived. He planned every day and cultivated bitterly, using anything that could increase his strength no matter what the risks were. On the contrary, Fairy Ruo Li had loosened up. She no longer deduced ceaselessly. She persuaded Tuji not to risk his life. Tuji did not listen, getting more anxious. Sometimes she would accompany Tuji, lying in his arms, then look at him warmly for a long time as if she could not savor it enough. Finally, the 8th scene. The fatal attack was blocked by Tuji with his body. He even counterattacked, forcing back that great enemy. Tuji was on the verge of death. He fell in Fairy Ruo Li's arms, saying joyfully, We finally won against fate. Ruo Li, my wife. I did it. I really did it. Cough, cough, cough." He wanted to shout and cheer in joy, but he was too weak and coughed incessantly. He knew he was no doubt going to die and did not have much time. Using this final period of time, he grabbed Fairy Ruo Li's hand with difficulty, looking at her with incomparably deep love as he said in a solemn tone, "After I die, you must continue to live on. Live well." Clear crystal-like tears flowed down Fairy Ruo Li's eyes, sliding down her face. She tightly embraced Tuji, whispering in his ear, "Do you know, although I cultivate wisdom path, I don't believe in fate. I had deduced fate's arrangement for me, but who would want to die? So I looked for you, actually. Our marriage was not even part of the arrangements of fate. I did not love you and only wanted to use you. Tucci smiled, responding in an extremely faint voice. I knew that, but so what? I love you. I am happy and fully willing to be used by you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be used by you. I had once believed in fate, but I don't anymore. Look, you are still alive. Fate has already been changed. This is wonderful. Tuji was no longer able to lift his heavy eyelids as they closed slowly. He no longer responded. Fairy Ruo Li wept loudly. She had never lost her composure like this before in her life. She repeatedly shook her head and sobbed. I did not used to believe in fate, but now I do. Her whole body started to let out a pure white light that slowly entered the Rockmangu immortal Tuji's body. Tuji's aura gradually began to recover from its weak state, while Fairy Ruo Li's body became increasingly frail and illusory. The Rockmangu immortal opened his eyes once again. When he saw what was happening, he shouted in shock and panic. No, stop! I don't want to be healed. You will die. You will die. Unfortunately, he did not have any strength left and was unable to stop it. Fairy Ruo Li's figure had already become illusory. She revealed a smile, saying with incomparable warmth and a trace of craftiness, You are aware of it? My killer move cannot be stopped once it is activated. I want to say one final thing to you, the thing you wanted to hear the most. You silly rock, I love you. Once she said that, Fairy Ruo Li faded like an illusion, vanishing from the world. No, no! Tuji roared like an injured beast filled with anger and sorrow. He was powerlessness and in pain.